In today's video, we'll be focusing on the Banshee. For those of you who are not aware about what the Banshee does, it will target one player, one unique player. It is completely random. There is no rhyme or reason behind a specific player gets chosen. It's completely RNG. We'll be focusing on some strengths and weaknesses, the evidence that you need, as well as the unique ability that the Banshee has. This ability is also one of the ways to determine if it's a Banshee during the zero evidence runs. If you're doing Insanity or maybe trying the Apocalypse challenge out. So the types of evidence that you will need to determine the Banshee if you're doing professional, amateur or intermediate would be fingerprints, ghost orbs, as well as dots. These can be determined with these three types of equipment, which I'll be displaying shortly. It's fairly easy to determine the ghost type if you're running 3 evidence runs. Not too difficult if the ghost is nice. So the strength of the Banshee is it will weaken the target before striking. So what this means, if you are the chosen target, a Banshee will not hunt if your sanity is above 50%. They will hunt based off of the target sanity being 50%. So if everyone else in your team has lower than 50%, it doesn't matter. It will only focus on you. It will ignore the average sanity. This is a very unique ability of the Banshee because no other ghost works like this. The other really cool thing is that the Banshee can be heard sometimes screaming through the parabolic microphone. It's a very unique sound. There's no other ghost that gives this kind of screech, and it is the one way of knowing that you're dealing with the Banshee if you're doing a no evidence run. The Banshee will only target one player for the duration of the run as long as that player is alive and inside the house. If the target is outside the house, the Banshee will hunt normally. If the player dies, the Banshee will select a new target. Banshees will also ignore everybody else during the hunt if the player is inside. This is a really cool way to try and get that sneaky ghost photo if you've been struggling the entire round. So have a bit of fun if your friend is the target, and make sure that your friend always has a smudge stick in order to protect themselves if they're found by the ghost. As I mentioned earlier, the Banshee has a unique parabolic sound. It also has an increased chance for seeing ghost events, so have a look out for that. Also, like I mentioned earlier, it ignores the average sanity of the entire group, and it will only hunt if the target's sanity is below 50%. This also means that under the right kind of circumstances, Banshees can hunt at 87% group sanity if the target sanity is at 50% and everybody else is at 100. So that's another way of telling that you're dealing with the Banshee. They will also often stalk their target, so watch out for those very common ghost events, especially if they're following a specific person. And make sure to bring a paramic if you think it's a Banshee. Last but not least, if the target is above 50% sanity, whether inside the house or not, the Banshee cannot hunt. I hope this video was extremely helpful on giving facts about the Banshee. It's a very unique ghost, and I know a few friends who really love the Banshee. Personally, I love not being the target and just messing around with the ghost. It's not something you get to do all the time, but I truly hope that this video has helped you as well as informed you about the facts about the Banshee. So good luck, be careful, and make sure you keep your sanity high.